Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, my good people? Happy Friday. It's Friday, so y'all already know we turned listen, man. We got free agent quarterbacks. We're gonna go get into that a little bit, see if there anyone that we want to bring in. I highly doubt it, but we gonna get into that a little bit. We also gonna get into the playoff divisional round, give our takes on that. Also, it was just brought to my attention, we got a little message from to his father. So you might have to break that down a little bit. But before I do everything, man, chill real quick. Let me bring up my co-host real quick. Yo, Lou, what's good, bro? Hold on.
Tony, what's good, homie?
Chilling, man, chilling. I kind of wanted to kind of start with the the two of the what his name to his father thing, but I'm gonna wait a little bit later. For we get in the show. Oh man, it seems like some every week, bro. Something different, bro. You hear me? Got going on.
Dog, it's always something, man. It's
Yo,
always something.
facts. I don't know. I don't know. But before we do that, my boy Alex will be stopping by. You know what I'm saying? He getting the fishing thing up real quick. He said he might be by. Hey, let's see if he shows up this time. But my dog been busy a little late, so I got to cut him a little bit of slack. But slandering why he ain't here. But new man, what's good with you though?
Ain't nothing, man. On my way home, should be home within the next couple minutes, so I can get on camera. Tone. People like to see my face, my chain, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So,
Hey,
but
listen, man.
all good, man. Another day of health and prosperity, man. So all good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already I'm already prepared when I pose this question. Uh when we gonna get into these little free agents. I think I already know what your answer gonna be. When I say give any suggestions, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you do your thing. Vonjo, what did I miss? What now with two? No, well, I don't know if you saw it early on X. There was the video circulating on X earlier about I guess I don't know if it's new, if it was
Uh,
recent.
don't tell them
Vonjo.
nothing, Tone. Don't tell them nothing. Tease it, man. We playing it later. Tease
All right,
it.
well, stay around for it, Vonjo. You understand? We're gonna pick up on it a little bit later. Sean was good. I see you in the building, my boy. But yeah, man, we probably gonna get into that a little bit later. So lay around for Vonjo. But yeah, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So just get used to it. It's the Dolphins Twitter. We already understand it's all season, so everything else is magnified. But yeah, Lou, without further, let's first thing first, bruh, free agent quarterbacks. We already we went over rookies. Yes, I mean last episode. We gave potential ones that we probably will come in. If we do, we both had Jackson Dart, the only one that we believe is actually reachable that we will take with that 13 overall pick, and then the rest of them we already like, bro, third, fourth round projects. We're not investing too much draft capital on quarterback in this draft class because it's not a deep draft class. As the next two would be. However, free agent, bro. They said they was free agent and the draft. They not leaving no stone unturned. So quick, do you even know majority of the free agent quarterbacks out that's out there, Lou? Are we even
uh,
checking for them boys?
Tone, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. When it comes to free agency and quarterbacks, all I want is a standard quarterback in free agency. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. It's just a standard. Oh, you didn't get the joke. We've been talking about
I know. Hey, listen.
standard.
Oh,
Uh,
you talking about? Yo,
yeah, I just want a standard.
hey,
Yeah, I
look.
just want a standard.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
oh my god. Yo, I just caught on to what you were just saying, Lou.
Yeah, I just want a
Listen,
standard, man. It don't really mean
I,
that color tone.
I
I
thought it
just
was.
want a standard, man.
I thought. I thought it was a regular quarterback.
Nah. We can't have regular, man. We need a standard quarterback, man.
Yo, man. But they said an elite backup quarterback. So we going from elite to standard? Like what we doing, Lou, already? Guess what?
Well,
Guess what?
listen, standard, regular, elite, bro. It's all the same, bro.
Trey,
It's
what's
all the
good,
same.
my boy? Um, So listen, man. You want me to I don't know. I'm when I
Well,
went.
I listen. I know of Sam Darnold, and
Yeah.
I know of like Jameis Winston. Other than that, it's a bunch of tomato cans, bro.
Hold on.
Let's be honest.
Hold on, Lou. We had a hot take. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say exactly what happened, right? But we was on a private conversation. There was a certain quarterback that we
Oh,
were,
we doing first 48 now.
I want to ask. I just want to ask the question. Now, you see, wait till I say it before you. There was a certain quarterback that individuals or individuals with an S was banging the table for. Let me say that. Um, Based on what those individuals saying, because I know what my take was. Um, how we feeling about that certain quarterback? You think
You are you talking about? Are are you talking about? hey, you, hey, man. Listen, I try. Listen, I pre-warned everybody already, man. I get blamed for a lot.
Oh, it
Tony is
sucks.
messy, dog. Tony
Oh,
is messy,
shit.
dog. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
yo. Oh, wow. Paul, really? Already? Paul? Yeah, if you know, you know. But listen, man. You know what? Forget it, Lou. I'm gonna tell you. Be honest with you. This free agent class is this. It's not even worth going over. But hey, we're gonna do our due diligence, right? Number one rank on the list. I got a top five. No, our top 10 for free agents. Matter of fact, let me see if I can share this with y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And you tell me, Lou. Let me see if I share this list. I was just looking at free agent. Mm, you see the list, Lou? Top 10.
Yeah,
Quarter.
yeah. Yep.
So let me get back. All right. So basically, this is what we have here, Lou. Um, anyone stand out to you, bro?
Like I said, bro, it's Sam Darnold. It's Jameis Winston. For me, obviously, you know, us having Tyler Huntley already in the building, I think he has a leg up. If we go free agent route, I think he would be a name that would be coming back. Um, bro, again, it's a bunch of tomato cans, bro. Is what it is. Like Marcus Mariota, if
I'm not
Justin
gonna lie.
Fields, Justin Fields, is that what we're doing?
Nah. See, when I look at this list, and I'll be honest, you giving the same vibe of when I went to do my homework on when I'm looking, I'm like, let's be real. Before the last two games of the season, everyone would have been high on Sam Donald. You know, he was on fire. It was at one point, uh, he was about to be gone, demanding a large lump sum of money. The way he was playing, what they was 14-3 this season, but at that time I think they had lost only one game, tied for first place, and no matter of fact, number one overall seed, kind of. And it was between them, Detroit and Kansas City, who was competing from the number one overall seed in the NFL. My man, there we go. Okay, and we blitz pick up tonight. So yeah, it was at one point they was competing to be the number one team in the NFL. I even came on here and say, yo, I would if to be petty, I want them boy to go to Super Bowl just so Brown Floyd. I controlled the whole fan base to Brown Floyd get him a whole Super Bowl. But hey, obviously last two games of the season he looked terrible.
Facts.
Technically, you can say three, but the last two especially, he looked bad, throwing interceptions, and everybody say the real Sam Donald stood up. So now you go back. He was that one in this draft class that everyone would have been after if you're looking for a potential to start if you had a young quarterback, right? So when it could be a bridge quarterback, we talked about a lot over here now with the Tua injury, right? That would have been someone that you could have said, okay, he could come in, you could sell him to your vets that the season is not lost. You're not giving up on your window, so to speak. And you could have the fan base still excited because everyone was excited about him to see, everybody like a comeback story. It was the same thing about what you do out there in Seattle.
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith. You know, everybody love the company. He won't come. That was the first time ever. Let me speak on that. Dude that wasn't injured won comeback player of the year. I thought that was an injury award. So that's how excited everyone had got because of the comeback story, and you know they I guess it's an underdog story. And he changed it around when he got in Seattle, so everyone was rooting for him, and it was kind of be like almost must see TV. Sam Darnold was that. He was him that this season up until the end. Now at the end, like Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh had a nice defense. He couldn't do nothing there. Speaking of Russ, you know what? I'm not gonna get petty today because I remember me and you had a back and forth about this certain individual that play a certain position over there at Pittsburgh, and he won an award that I was shocked that he won that award because one of my co-hosts was speaking so badly about him. I thought he was a terrible person. I just assumed, but we ain't gonna get it.
Well, hey, that man won an award. So what? Hey,
it was a character award though, on and off the field though.
That don't matter.
Okay, now it don't matter. You know what? So,
what,
your whole thing about him was his character issues.
Are we trying to say that that man don't have character issues?
He won an award for his character. They gave him an award for his character. On and off the field, I might add.
Well, Tua won awards for his play on the field, but we want him up out of here.
That don't no. That's not the same. That he ain't get no. But
does Tua have awards? Yes or no?
I don't know nothing about that.
I know you don't.
I ain't see it. I saw George picking the award, and I was like, I was like, you know what? See, I'm blessed. I'm always, you know what I'm saying? I got everybody. The universe is always on my side. I was like, what a coincidence! I was just talking to this certain co-host of mine, and he wins the award. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's levels, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gotta fight no good fight no more, Lou.
That's a PR stunt by the Pittsburgh.
Oh,
they trying to get that trade value up, Tom.
Oh, now it's a PR stunt. That's what we doing now.
It's PR.
All right, but anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. This free agent quarterback class is so boring. So we ain't even real about this. I mean, Marcus Mariota, what we doing with that? Get him out of here. You know what? This whole class is no. I'm not doing a Jacoby, Andy Dalton. You remember there was people in the offseason saying Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
They were. He went in the Panthers and played. He won that first. What it was the first game, and everybody he could have had him. Well, what happened? Boy got benched. You feel what I'm saying? They're back up for a reason. You need them to win 1 or 2 games, hold you over, maybe stay 500 if they got to play 3 to 4 games, and you get the quarterback in there, that guy back in there. Like I don't know. I do understand that the backup quarterback is the most popular person in the building. Always in the fan base, the backup quarterback, especially if you have any sorts of quarterback controversy or problems, issues. If he's not a Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, I don't even know if I could go anywhere after that. Any little mistakes that they make, it's gonna be problems. You feel me? So your backup quarterback gonna be the most famous person in the world. Everyone in this fan base knows Skylar Thompson. No one should have known that man's name. This is a fact. I'm sorry.
Well, hey, well, that's the man that's gonna be throwing your boy George Pickens passes next year. I saw that.
So you said he gonna be starting. So you're on live now. Right now, we on the platform. We caught it, saying that Skylar Thompson. Breaking news, everyone. Skylar Thompson is going to be throwing footballs to Pickett, George Pickett. That what we saying.
All I know as of right now, right? Skylar Thompson is the only quarterback on the roster. That's all I'm saying.
What do you mean by
that? I mean, Scott. You know what that means? I want George Pickens to win awards with Skylar Thompson throwing them the ball.
Oh, here we go.
That's what I want.
Here we go, man. Look here. This is trash. I don't.
Well, Tom, this is a great point, right? Because we're doing this on the Friday episode. We highlighted the college quarterbacks coming out on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
this is why me and Tone are pushing so much for the Dolphins to go in the draft and get a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because look at this list.
Yeah. You know this dude, Lou?
Yeah, that's Anthony Mazzano. He be around YouTube and stuff. So Anthony,
Yeah.
maybe later we drop the link. You know what I mean? But right now we gonna kind of go through the show and we'll get to the link later.
He said Josh Dobbs would be the perfect standard QB for the Dolphins. Just saying. You might don't know. I don't know. This yeah, that's in the draft. We waiting on free agents right now. Grumpy
Shit,
in the
what's
building.
good?
What's good, Grumpy? I see you. Paul, you still in here causing trouble, Paul. Shake Money. What's good? Pablo, you know what I'm saying? We got to show the chat some love. Shout out to you, Pablo. He said, correction, Skyler Thompson is going to get his throws picked off. Your facts. That is a fact. You can take that to the bank and cash it. Yeah, so back to this list, Lou. There's no one. Sam Donald would have stood out to me, but Russell Wilson, no. Daniel Jones, I heard some people in the fan base. That's a no. It's a no for me, dog. Jameis Winston, if you can't find no one in the job, he's a gunslinger. I don't know if he fits the system, but the scheme, but whatever. He is a vet. He gonna let it fly. He gonna pick a guy, let it fly. That's one thing he gonna do. Marcus Mariota, not at all. Mason Rudolph, he did beat us, but no, sir. Yeah, this is not it's not it, bro. If we're gonna be real, this is not it.
If you had to pick one though, Tone, right? Because again, I think the Dolphins. Well, Tyler Huntley is the guy for you, right? You think the Dolphins bring Tyler Huntley back?
No, I won't want him to bring him back. Honestly.
Okay, so you need somebody off this list.
The one that I will pick is still Sam Darnold, right?
Okay.
I just think he's still gonna ask for a little bit too much. Because regardless of what someone might be like, hey, we could do what O'Connell did with him. You know what I'm saying? And we could get something out of him, whether it's a bridge quarterback, like I don't know. What is the situation up there in Atlanta? They gave him 2 years, right? Kirk Cousins?
They gave him 4 years, $100 million.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that then. No. Well, that's the only one I was thinking because I know they started Michael Penix Jr. the last tail end of the season, and I don't know, maybe
you don't want to say
Best.
what's up. You don't want to say what's up to Mike.
Mike Best was good. I'm full screen, so so everyone for the regular. I ain't see that part. Shout out Mike Best.
Hey man.
Hey yo, but if I had to pick one, maybe Sam Darnold. You know what? You know what would be real interesting? What do you think Russell Wilson is going to do in free agent? That's an interesting thing right there, Lou.
Well, to me, I think Russell might want to go back to Pittsburgh. I think that's what he wants.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what. I don't think Pittsburgh. I mean,
let's think about it in this. What do Pittsburgh do? They're not in a position to get a quarterback.
Right.
Right now, you only have Skyler Thompson on your roster. They came out and said they're going to try to get Justin Fields before he even hit the market. Mm-hmm. But you still don't solidify your starting quarterback position. So would you think Justin Fields could be that bridge quarterback? Because I don't know. I think they're because by making the playoffs, they're in that area to where. But you're not picking one in the first round. You're not. You could go deeper in the draft, but how long can any of these dudes? How much time can any of these dudes buy you? And one thing we do know, unfortunately, you know what? Sometimes your greatest strengths become your weakness, right? We know Mike Tomlin at best he's going 900. Well, now, 9-8. At worst, I'm sorry. He just don't have losing seasons, and that don't put you in a position unless you get out ahead of it, to have your quarterback for the future on your roster. And this is where I think they're in a peculiar situation because you can potentially grab one of these dudes and mold them. But unless they taking a flyer on a guy named Sam Donald, or they're gonna bring Russell Wilson back, depending on they could transition tag him. I don't think they should do that. Um, it's but they have to start looking for their quarterback in the future for real.
Yeah.
So, do you think they take a fly out of India, or what they could do is they almost got the same amount of production out of Justin Fields that they got from Russell Wilson?
Yeah, I was about to say I think they go with Justin Fields.
You think so? And he'd be the starter for this season,
and he'd be the starter
the upcoming season.
Assuming this season. You know what I'm saying? But I still think Pittsburgh goes and gets a quarterback in this year's draft.
In that second day range, right? Do you think they move up?
It could again. I don't know where Pittsburgh's picking, right?
It's at minimum. It's like it's outside of the top 15 though. At least it's like 2021 something like that.
Well, Miami made the playoffs last year and they picked 18.
No, we picked 21. That's why we picked Chuck Robinson at.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. So they got to be like around 2021. Do you think
if one of the guys drop?
But dog went and got a haircut. You see him?
Yeah.
Hey, he said he had internet issues.
No, he was.
But we know what really happened. He was showing off that haircut.
He got that cut. Yeah, I know. He got that cut.
Listen. If Comcast, if you watching, I ain't paying that bill because the landscapers did that shit. It ain't wasn't me.
Hey man.
Yeah. What's good?
What's good though?
Man. We trying to make sense of this guy doggone list right here. On
Let me see, free agent quarterback. Oh shit. Okay. I mean,
Alex said he wanted Marcus Mariota. That's what he said.
No, hey, listen. I don't care if you're Hawaiian, I don't want you on this team, bro. I don't want you on this team. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to give that a rest a little bit. Unless you a defensive tackle, I don't want you on this team, man. I'm good.
Do anyone out here stand out to you, Alex? That you'd be like, yeah, you know what?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you guys last time. I think I know we were talking about O-line on Monday. We were talking about all the free agents, O-line, defensive end, shit like that. I mean, honestly, bro, the only one here, and he would probably cost I would think a little more, probably a little more than Tyler Huntley would be like a run this, probably like an Andy Dalton. I know I had told Tony last year about Justin Fields. Like when we saw he went for a 6th rounder, I'm like, bro, you're going to tell me we couldn't take a Myles Gaskin type of pick, to get somebody that would have maybe interjected a little bit of more energy, but it's all good though. I mean, hey, he's going to be available again, so who knows? We'll see. But probably Andy Dalton if anything, bro. I mean, Daniel Jones probably going to command money, you know what I'm saying?
No Russell Wilson, no Sam Donald then?
Bro, I'm good on Russell Wilson. Hey, he's coming back to the Steelers. I know that for sure.
Lewis was just doing to that.
I mean, Mac Jones, maybe even. I mean, then again,
Mac Jones had the backup. I didn't even think about that. That might be
as a backup.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would be my guy. That's the
Mac
guy.
Jones.
Yeah, off this list, it would be Mac Jones.
I'm not even gonna front though. Hey, Jameis Winston, bro. He threw for 400 yards in the first quarter type shit. But but Mac Jones will probably be the one that will make the most sense.
And that's the point right there, Alex, because I'm with you. Jameis Winston, one game he's going to throw 5 touchdowns. The next one he's going to throw 4 picks. Right?
Hold on, Lewis. What are we doing here, bro?
He might be drunk, Jose.
Hey, whatever you drinking.
Oh man.
They put double trouble in that shit. That's crazy, dog.
Hey yo,
Batman.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey yo,
wild, man.
That's kind of wild. I'm not.
Shout out Batman, bro.
Oh,
he's a cool
man.
person.
He talk about what the dude name is? Bruce Wayne. Talk about Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. No, but I think
for sure.
Tony was bringing up the scheme, and we were thinking about some of these guys, and like Jameis Winston, it doesn't look like he would be a good fit for the overall scheme. If you're talking about that, bro, it's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, yeah.
Mac Jones, again, accurate for the most part, works with timing, rhythm, stuff like that. I'm not saying I like it, but out of this list, the guy that fits our team the most, if we're going to keep it and run it how we've been running it, Yeah, it's Mac Jones.
I mean, but what would he realistically cost? Like a 2 years, 30 million, 2 years, 24?
Oh hell no.
I mean, how much? Because remember, the reason why we're paying Tyler Huntley what we're paying him is because he was on the practice squad. But we know people are going to want like a Mac Jones. You know what I'm saying?
But so Tyler Huntley got paid what, about $5 million a year?
Yeah.
Not over here, did he?
Not even. Dang, let me see. I'll
Look
tell you
it
right now. What's his name? Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, I don't think
He got paid. Oh my God! Yeah, hey, never mind. I meant $10 million a year for Mac Jones. He got paid 1 year, 1.1.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm giving Mac Jones a 2 year, $10 million.
Let me ask you this though, Lewis.
From 1.1 to 10
Would
million?
you? But hold on.
For
Do
2
you
years,
think?
I go $5
Well,
million a year.
watch this. With this
Guy, you just
team,
paid somebody 1 million
hold
to
on,
come
Tony.
in.
Hold on, Tony. With this team that we just had, when Tua goes down, nobody's quitting. Nobody's doing none of that. It's fresh in the season. Do we think that Mac Jones could have won at least 3 of those 4 games? Because what price do you put on that? Because then when Tua comes back, you're really just only behind 1 game. You know what I'm saying? So what would you put a price on that?
I think this team with Mac Jones beats the Colts on that Sunday with AR-15.
I agree.
I think he wins this one. Tennessee.
He should be able to. With the team he has, he should be able to.
And who was the other one in Seattle?
Because that's true. That's true too. Because think about this, Lewis. What has he really played with?
Yeah, nothing.
Now let me ask you this question, Lewis, because I know you're a fan. Brian Thomas Jr. Did his numbers drop when he stepped in?
No, they stayed the same or even got better.
Even got exactly. So even if it was on par, you talking about a dude that actually is elevated with good weapons around him. Because obviously he didn't have none of that in the Patriots. Obviously we know that. So if you're telling me that he has a run game with Achane, this is probably pointless anyway, this talk anyway, but if he has a Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and he has Jonnu Smith, there's no reason why he can't, win some games, in my opinion. That's why I say you got to put a better price on that than a 1 year 5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just me.
Well, Alex, before you got up here, that's what me and Tony were kind of like saying. We went through the college quarterbacks on Wednesday's show, right?
Yeah, I know you told me, yeah.
And it's like looking at this list. That's why me and Tony are pushing so hard for the Dolphins to draft a quarterback, right? As your backup. Because, bro, with like this list, it's like, bro, like if I'm going to do this, I'd much rather go get a rookie quarterback and when if Tua goes down, let that rookie even though you got to go through the pains, but at least he's learning. Like these guys, you already know what you're getting, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's good, Grumpy? Yeah, no, that's a fact. And honestly, I don't know what y'all came. I was trying to watch the show today at work, but shit just got crazy because I didn't have Wi-Fi. Who did you guys come up with, like, as your guy? Like, if you had to draft one, who would it be?
Well, in the first round, we both had Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I think he's the only one really in the first round that would, pretty much stand out. But overall, like, did you guys come up with another name that you'd be like, hey, 3rd or 4th round? You put this guy to learn.
The 4th round, Lewis, I forgot who you had. I know I said McCord.
The Syracuse QB?
Yeah, McCord or Kirk.
Curtis Rourke.
Rourke, you know what I'm saying? After finding out, like I recently found out that Mike Shanahan was his offensive coordinator over there. So if you're gonna take a fly on him, he's familiar with the offense, and that'd be someone later in the round. You probably could get him in the 5th round, 5th or 6th round, type stuff like that. But well, they did bring up Will Howard from Ohio State today.
Oh yeah, he's made a late push for sure.
Yeah, so but now
is he a junior?
I'm not sure.
I think
Will Howard.
I don't think so, but he's projected to come out, so he might be a senior.
If he wins it, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I said about Cardell Jones, Tony. You gotta strike when the iron's hot.
Yeah, because he robbed the NFL too.
Oh shit, he's old. He's 23. Well, old in football years. In college, he's 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he up there already.
Shout out Vonjo. I forgot he said Mariota.
Again, I think Jackson Dart for me is the only first round guy that I would grab in the first round. Even trade, maybe trade back or trade up. You know, if he's still there late in the first and we already made our selection at 13, I'd even be willing maybe to trade up from the second back into the first to get a guy like Jackson Dart. If not, though, I'll be honest. And I know Tony didn't like this, and I know a lot of people don't like this because of the Alabama. But if Jalen Milroe's there in the second, I'm taking a flyer on Jalen Milroe as well. You know,
you don't think somebody's going to take a flyer on him in the first round just because of the pure athleticism that he has? I mean, bro, where did AR-15 go again?
He went 5th overall, I think.
Top 5, yeah.
He went 5th.
Would you say that Jalen Milroe is on par? Because I know it was a lot of Sports Center plays with Anthony Richardson, but if we're really thinking about it,
he didn't wow the NFL like Anthony Richardson did. Anthony Richardson had an arm like no other, and that the size and
Jalen Milroe,
his arm is nowhere near like Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
you don't think so?
I don't think his arm is like AR-15.
You don't think it's like okay? Go ahead.
You remember that crazy play he had against whoever that was at the beginning? That was really got it. He had one good play, and everybody got wild. And then he went in a combine, and like Lewis said about Jackson Dart, once he started slinging it with them shorts and
you're
t-shirts
talking about that double spin move he did. That double spin move and the pump fake, he double spun again.
Yes,
yeah. That was crazy. And
he reminds people of Cam Newton. Run people over, big physical. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Milroe don't give you that aspect of it. So you would take him, but to Lewis, he still have traits that I think is uncoachable. So you can that's God given. So someone might fall in love with him. You know, I would give Lewis that credit and say
he ran a 4.4. He's 6'3".
Well, listen, again, the only thing I would say when we bring up AR-15 compared to like a guy like Jalen Milroe is Jalen Milroe has a lot more tape than
that is 100% facts. Yes.
Like he's played more at the end of the day. And it's eerily similar. And I brought this up on Wednesday's show about Josh Allen coming out of Wyoming.
Triple S, what's up, my boy?
Bad mechanics, can't do this, can't do that, not as accurate. Now you look, Josh Allen is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I'm not saying that is
Lamar Jackson
Jalen
went in the first round, my brother. Relax.
You went at the end of the first round, 32. He was going to be a second round pick. You're right, though.
32.
Absolutely. Listen, I know Tony, Alex, just real quick. I know on Wednesday's show, Tony was real high on Donovan Smith.
That's cap. What?
So,
he came to say that with a straight face.
Hey. No.
What? Donovan Smith? Man.
That's from Houston. That's Houston, right?
Yeah.
You want to read them numbers?
Hey, Alex, can you get us the Donovan Smith numbers for 2024, please?
Donovan Smith had what the heck? No, it's got to be wrong. He had 867 yards, 4 touchdowns, 8 picks.
Get him!
This boy's a senior. He was trending backwards. Who brought this dude? Who brought up Donovan Smith in general? Like, how'd you guys even find this guy?
Look right here.
That dude right there.
Look.
Oh my God.
Look.
I mean, did he play for like 10 minutes or like what's up with that?
He played in 9 games, Alex.
He did.
Yes,
like you're right. That's crazy.
He got benched and everything. So stop.
Yeah, that's wild. Let me ask you a question though. Now, because you mentioned Lamar Jackson. Coming out, Lamar Jackson on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was he as a passer, in your opinion, Lewis?
Coming out
out of Louisville. Remember, he won the Heisman and all that, so he got a lot more hype. But as a passer, what would you rate him at? Like 1 to 10.
Hey, man.
I'm not gonna lie, he was throwing some wide open shit to Devontae Parker, but in reality, like, what was he doing with it?
Even
like a 5'6"?
There was a lot of jump balls there too that Devontae Parker.
There was.
Bro, if I'm gonna be honest, maybe like a 4.
And you're not wrong. Okay, so watch this. So watch this, right? So watch this. This is why I bring it up. Because if you think he was like a 4.5, I actually think he was a 4. I mean, I do agree with that. And you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Because what I'm going to bring up is if he was a 4 and now the numbers are the numbers. He's one of the best passers in the league right now.
Facts.
could you see, because the talent is there, you know it is. Could you see like a Jalen Milroe doing that? Because this could be the same thing. Nobody thought he was a first rounder till Baltimore came back in the first round and said, we're going to get him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, dog, he could run with the best of them. And we watched the tape, Lewis, and Tony too. Like, when he runs, like, it looks different. And if he's already a better passer than Lamar Jackson, I mean, I don't know. Do y'all see any downfalls as far as something Lamar Jackson didn't have that he had? I mean, because I think they both ran 4.4s.
I just think Lamar Jackson is a more dynamic runner.
Oh, chill. He ran a 4.3. I'm tripping. My bad, Lamar. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I think Lamar when Lamar runs, it's like that Michael Vick-esque, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's true. That's true.
I think when Jalen Milroe runs, he brings more, again, like a Josh Allen. That's why I keep bringing Josh Allen up.
I'll take that, though, Lou.
Physical.
Hey.
I'm not running out of bounds. I'm running through you.
Exactly. Bro, when was the last time we had a running back or a quarterback that even did that and got back up got right back up?
Yeah, so listen, man, again, I'm not going first round for Jalen Milroe, right? But I'm saying because what we're doing, we're just talking. I'm sure draft night, there's phone calls and things are being made and conversation, and people kind of know who's going up, who wants what guy, this, that, and the third.
Hey, you stupid, dog. Look at he's so stupid, bro. Yo, Von Joe's an idiot, dog. I swear to God.
Hey, yo, that was
Shout out,
you know what, Von Joe?
He's stupid.
Alex, hold on, wait.
I said passing and running. That's all I said.
Hold on, I just checked before since Von Joe got a break in there. I want to give everyone a shout out. Last episode, we did ask y'all to get us to 420. I just looked up. We are at 422. So shout out to y'all. I want to give y'all always. That road to 500 is still there. Make sure welcome our new subscribers. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. When you hit subscribe, hit the notification. The all on the notification bell so y'all can get the notification whenever we go live. Okay, yeah. So now we're working on our way to 430. So to everyone in here, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. Try to get the boys to 430. Yeah, go ahead. Alex, my bad, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just saying, man. If he's a better, Lamar Jackson was a little bit faster, but the reason I say it about Jalen Milroe is that you see when he takes off, bro. Like, not that people get out of the way, but you could tell, like, if you're gonna go against him, you going low. You not trying to square up with him. Okay, you know what's a better comp, if anything? Fine, I'll even give you Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts, are they on par passing wise? Would y'all say, in your opinion?
Yes.
Running wise, he's definitely faster than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was fast, but he's not quick. Does that make sense? He's fast, but he's not quick. So, hey, I'll take that though. I'll take that. So, yeah, he's definitely sticking out when I've been watching, all these guys. But Jackson Dart, obviously, I think is the most pro ready. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
I think Jackson Dart would be both of our all of our, if we had to get some, he's gonna flop the board. I said that before. Remember when
so too, yeah.
I'm like, come on, and then the next day we come out, we in spaces and on X, and you already got Mel Kiper saying he already flew up to his third quarterback in the draft already before the combine. You know what I'm saying? So we know
all you gotta make is one wild throw, Tony, and it's over.
One throw to make everybody go, oh. You know
he's the next one.
Like I said, remember I was doing my homework. I didn't know, and when we was backstage watching highlights, once I said I want to see them roll to his off the opposite side of his strong arm and be able to reposition his body and throw the ball downfield. Once I saw he had that type of arm streak and he dropped it in the bucket, I said, oh yeah,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, yeah, I mean,
damn,
CCR,
for real.
You make you. Oh my bad.
Okay.
He might not be there. That's what we're saying, because he's going to move up there, and there's people that might take a fly.
But look at this
comment. Go ahead.
Look at this comment. That's a fact, man, right there. They need one, bro. They need one. So that would suck, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
Hey, Tone. Now that we have 22 in the room, you want to get to that?
The video.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
We got a video.
It's
on Twitter.
quarterbacks. We had a video that came out. Matter of fact, Alex can share it now since he's here. Oh, Alex is not in
It's
it.
in the Twitter?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now, Alex, Ashley.
Oh, I'm not in the chat. Oh, I bet. All right, bro. I'll see y'all later.
Wait, that ain't our chat. You got to be a regular. What you got to be to get in there? I don't even know what it is.
A regular space.
No, regular white or regular. I don't know what the credentials are.
Alex, you've missed a lot the last few days.
Yeah.
Hey man, for real, dog. I'm seeing now,
man. If I
man.
can find it, Alex,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Von Joe asked one of our followers members if he was Hispanic or one of those regular whites.
Oh,
so
what is Von Joe? I know you're in the comments. What is a regular white? What are the parameters for that? What do
you? John can give you a whole lay down.
Matter of fact, what I really meant.
What do you mean by that?
That's what I meant.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
And let's check the blitz pickup the DMT he said, hey, that grumpy. Hey, Alex, grumpy say you regular.
You a regular?
The Galu shit. The Galu shit, Tony.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me share this real quick.
Yeah.
What is this nonsense? Let me watch this.
And while Alex is pulling it up, this is Tua Tagovailoa's father, Galu, having and doing an interview or whatever. And I guess the question was posed about, Tua's playing career and what were those conversations like. And Alex already got it up. So this is what Galu said about Tua playing football.
I think it's tough for any parent to kind of, go through something like this. But at the same time, the NFL is different. The way they do things, how they run things, it's a whole different beast. It's a whole different animal. But at the same time, this is something that Tua's now married. He has his own family. And these are some of the tough decisions that he's going to have to deal with in life, to decide whether the game is, he's going to continue or the game is something that he loves, and one of the things that I talked to him when he was going through his concussion was, hey, well, what do you think? And it's like, Dad, I love this game and I'll die on the field for this game. So that answers everything for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as a father, you're like, man, you got to take care of your health. That's the most important thing. You have a family. I have 2 beautiful grandkids. Mm-hmm. And that's something that, I got to talk to him about, something to think about.
Has that been difficult for you? You have been working with him and with both of your sons really in such close quarters and in such involved fashion. Is that difficult for you to separate that and allow him to make these kinds of life impactful decisions?
Oh yeah, it is difficult. It's hard because you don't really have him like how you had it before, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
like married, he has his wife and his family, and those decisions are based on both of them, and things that they got to look at. And his wife is such a beautiful lady that she's all about his health. She's all about and she tells him, I want to live long with you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we do the right. But Tua grew up in a way that everything is just so competitive. He just don't want to leave the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid loves it, and but I believe that the Lord has a plan for him, and wherever the Lord takes him, it's a decision that he's going to have to make with his family.
Yo,
there you have it.
Alex, I'm gonna tell you right now because I didn't have Lord brought this to my attention. I literally watched it backstage. First initial thoughts when I heard this, that man sounds so guilty. He sounds like he's regretting how tough he was, how
100%
mentality that he brought Tua up with, and it's coming back to bite him in his ass. Right? You can hear. I think I saw somebody take the words. I didn't even use these words, but right here, Pablo Diaz. The pain in his voice sounds so alarming.
Yep.
Remember what I told you backstage, Lou? I said, this man sounds guilty. He sounds so guilty that, and the key part that I heard when he said, "You don't have him like you used to have him. Like I can't tell him what to do no more. Before, when he was young, I could be like, no, you done. But I created this monster. And you remember when you go back to the beginning when the concussions, and I said, Lou, I think I'm 60-40 that he's going to get back on the field. And I said, why? Because his stubbornness. I said, I think Tua is so stubborn for his own good that I think even if they try to convince him to retire, his stubbornness is not going to allow him. And now look at his father echoing the sentiments without even saying those words. It sounds like he regret the way he, the mindset that he implemented in Tua, and now he can't control it. And that is alarming, bro. He created something that now, like, look at what he's trying to say. His wife, she wants to live forever with him or a long time with, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get a soft spot. Oh, my grandchildren, I have 2 grandchildren, and I have to talk to them about that. Why? Because you feel guilty that you might have something to do with if something happened to their father. And you built that mentality in that man. Not saying that, you know, he should be slandered, because the father is, you know, you teach him how to be tough, how to not give up. The father figure is very needed in the household. But sometimes you got to know how to play that fine line. They say it's a thin line between love and hate, right? It's a thin line between sane and insanity. Like, now that man don't care. That's all he know. You know this. We know this. When we was growing up, you played through injuries. It was a known fact. Anyone that plays football, you play through injuries. You don't, you're soft. Not only did you do that, you made him throw with his left hand, because why? For your personal reasons. Tua had nothing to do with that. So you probably feeling like, I'm responsible for this man's career, and I'm responsible for the love that he have, that he's willing to die on the field. And bro, it saddens me to hear that, bro. It is, because now let's talk about life. That's a father realizing life. Forget about getting his son in the NFL. Forget about all that. I could have possibly ruined my son's life the way, you know, how tough I was on him. And you know, one thing about it, time is undefeated. You can't go back and rewind time. It never stops. You only got one time to do this, bro.
Look at Fred.
Just let him crack 2 ass on one more time. He'll get. See this. You know what? Go ahead. And see, and they wonder why we don't just drop links. You see what I'm saying? Gee, man.
Alex, what you think?
What is this?
Oh, honestly,
come on, chat. We can do better than this.
I saw it. That was funny.
We can do better than that, bro.
Honestly, bro. I mean, when you really think about it, this dude sounds scared, and like he knows. Hopefully, I mean, it don't happen, but he sounds like, man, if this dude just gets hurt one more time and he doesn't get up, it's gonna be all on me. He's like scared of that. You know what I'm saying? And obviously that's what he's built. I mean, the dude literally ingrained in his kids that they had to be tougher than anything. Now, I know they have a different type of culture too. And I know a couple people that are Samoan too, and they say, yo, we don't back down from nothing. It don't matter who you are. Like, it don't matter. You as a man, you got to stand for that. And if you really want something, you're going to put your foot down. Kind of like, you know, every other culture and stuff, but they really take that shit personal. You know what I'm saying? So I think half the culture and half how the way his dad raised them, I mean, the dude don't give a shit. I mean, yo, if you gotta get off on a stretcher a couple times and they keep telling you, hey, bro, every time you hit your head, bro, it's not gonna be better. All right, it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. And that doesn't do anything to you. At some point, that shit already is mental for you, in the sense of you don't understand. You are not mature enough to put that together. Now, don't get me wrong. Nowadays, everybody's a warrior when you play the sport. Everybody knows what they signed up for. He knows. I'm sure he knows the risks and everything. But, I mean, it's like everything else, man. It's like you trying to tell, you know, your kids to, you know, and we're all fathers up here, is, you know, to stop doing something, and you tell them your reasons why, and they're like, nah, I'm just not built like that, bro. I'm tough. I'm good. I got it. Until something actually happens. But, I mean, just you could hear it in his voice. Either he's laying down under the covers and that's why he's pillow talking, or that he really – this shit hits him different, and he sees in the back of his head it's all because of him. You know what I'm saying? He instilled that shit, so now he's like, damn, I made this monster. Let me just hope nothing ever happens. But, I mean, then again, like that comment said, you hit him one more time and something happens to him, he's gonna have to live with that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be guilty. But hey, as long as he's playing for us, bro, hey, don't miss no more games, bro. All right? You
We know
good.
one of the worst feelings to have and positions to be in is to be responsible for something that you no longer have control over.
That's it. Now it just takes its own course. You're like, oh shit,
Man.
you know, like especially as a father too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, but I don't know. I mean, then
Lou, what you
again,
feel, Lou?
Listen, it's tough for me, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I got a son that plays football, and I raised him just to be just like Gallo. I guess I listened to him speak and what he said. That's how I raised my son. And I'll be honest, my son, first year in college, he got an injury, right? Put him out, put him down. And nothing like what Tua's going through. But just for the analogy, like it was never a conversation, are you going back or like
Move on. You know,
move on, bro.
It
Like
happens. Yeah.
shit happens. I get it. I understand listening to Gallup because I think you and Alex are spot on. You could tell there's remorse there. What I would tell the father, though, is why you have remorse. Because at the end of the day, and I'm just saying because I'm a father, right? I understand. I'm not saying I don't get how he feels. What I'm saying, though, is you raise that, right? And by doing that, by being hard, being whatever he's remorseful for now, but to a setup for life, though, right? That tough loving, that again, listen to what he said.
Yeah.
I got 2 beautiful grandkids. Tua got a wife, right? Okay, cool. But by Gallo being how he was, Tua got to provide for that wife. Tua will always be able to provide for those 2 beautiful kids, right? Bro, at the end of the day, listen, I would just tell the father, don't be remorseful. Because I'll leave it like this. If that was my son, and my son told me, Dad, I'm willing to play and leave it on the line and die on the field, hey, man, I'm going to keep it pushing. That's just me. I'm going to be honest. I'm not feeling how he's feeling. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm different. I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't understand. What I'm saying is, again, bro, this comes with the territory. Like I said, bro, this is not professional bowling, right? This is not golf. This is not tennis. You're playing a sport from a young age. Tony, you played. Alex, I'm sure you played. Or you went to high school games. We've watched this game for years, right? The game was built on physicality. When I was growing up, they used to have the top 10 hardest plays in the NFL from the Sunday. I think we all remember those, right?
Yeah.
That's what this game is built on. Now that your son is in a position where, yeah, he's getting hurt. Yeah, this and that. Again, he signed up for this. You made him this way. And he's living a good life, bro. It's his decision. At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Like, I get how Gallo feel, but at the end of the day, for me, at least for me, I wouldn't feel like that. My son wants to play. Hey, as a family, I'm going to support him. As a dad, I'm going to support him. And we're going to play. Period. But that's just me. I mean, again, Tone, I get it. But then I'm going to ask you and Alex. At this point, right, Tua's a man. He is a man with a kid and a wife. That's what his father said. I mean, what is his father supposed to do? Because I'll be honest, listening to Gallo, right, it sounds like he wants to, like they've had those conversations with Tua, the wife, the father, the mother, whoever. Hey, Tua, maybe you should hang this thing up. Hey, Tua, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do this. Bro, all I'm saying is Gallo can't force him, can he? As Tua being a husband, a father, a provider, how can your father, again, to your point, Tone, what you said, what you highlighted what Gallo said, when he said, I can't touch him no more, or I can't reach him no more. He's out of my reach. He's absolutely. At some point, he's a man, bro. He's a man. And I'm just sorry, like, again, if Tua wants to play, all respect to everybody. But the wife signed up when she married Tua. I'm sure she knew Tua played football, correct?
Yeah, that's
The
fact.
mom, when he was playing football, his whole life, everybody signed up for this. Now it's hard to just tell a kid, hey, man, you got to give it up because we want you to give it up. They're not the ones playing football, bro, at the end of the day. He is. So I'm not trying to sound cold-hearted or nothing. That's just what it is.
I just think that knowing that you created him and you will prefer that he make a more health decision wise, and understanding that you instilled that mindset in him is killing him. I'll get all the part that he set up, that he didn't, that he's doing all that, and he could have still been all of that and still have a mindset of this game is not worth my health. You get what I'm saying? He set up already. He is. But you would want him to have a more of a healthy mindset to understand that. And I just think that that's what's killing him. Now, like you say, you can't live with you won't want to live without regrets. Unfortunately, it seems like he is. Because maybe he feel like he went a little bit too, maybe a little overboard, I'll say, so to speak. And now this guy, because no one want to hear their son say, I'd rather die on the field.
In what aspect, though, Tone? What did he go too far in your opinion? What do you think that is?
Well, sometimes, I'm be honest with you. Listen to how Tua said that his daddy used to drill him and how he understood coming home that it had to be done because he had to practice no matter what. It was a never say die, no nothing. I don't know if he dealt with any injuries or anything of that nature, right? But when you live your life, everything about your life that there is no, I'm going to tell you something. I have a daughter, right? And my daughter, I have no issues with my daughter when it comes to talking to her, right? She understands I'm a disciplinarian, right? Her mom always usually be jealous when I could tell her something once, she going to do it. And her mom like, why you don't? And then her mom started to be over aggressive and over strict. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You doing too much. You get what I'm saying? You let your personal feelings towards her, and now you being too tough on her. Now you know what I'm saying? You being too harsh on your punishment with her, and you going overboard, and that you're going to regret that later in life. I didn't allow her to do that because sometimes you can go overboard, and now you have your daughter or your sibling in a mindset. I mean, your child. I'm sorry, in a mindset to where no excuses. I have to be perfect, and it don't matter what. And that's what you don't want. When it's no matter what, no excuses, sometimes you got to take a step back and be like, listen, it's like this for a reason. I need you to do this. But you cannot by any means necessary, because sometimes you got to understand, listen, let's back up a little bit to give a break away from it. And sometimes you got to step back and look from outside looking in, and they'll get it. Because when you drilling someone, all they doing, you turn them into a soldier. They're not thinking for themselves. They're being programmed. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to program your child. You want to teach them and let them learn. Sometimes it's cool to let them make mistakes and go out there and be like, okay, now you learn that lesson on your own. It seemed like Gallo wasn't no type of dude. Every time he made a mistake, every time he did something that wasn't perfect, he was on him 100, 1,000% to where now you built a soldier and not a child. And I don't think you're supposed to be a soldier if you're not in the army. You got to learn how to win and switch that switch off. And that's the only thing that I say maybe he went a little overboard with that. That mindset. I'm sorry.
I get it. But, being tough like that landed him in Alabama. See what I'm saying? Being tough like that got him drafted top 5 overall in an NFL draft. Like, you sign up for this. To be great, right? To get to certain levels, and you've heard all the greats say, they've been pushed. They've been Jerry Rice. Bro, Jerry Rice's dad used to take that man, I think Jerry Rice, him and his brother. His father used to take him, I guess his dad used to work in construction or whatever. This is not Jerry Rice has made this story public. That man, his father used to throw bricks at him. Bricks! As a kid. Jerry Rice, when was the last time you remember Jerry Rice dropping passes?
See, training for a sport, right? And getting them prepared to be an athlete, and you know what I'm saying? That sports part I'm talking about. Remember, he wasn't only talking about in the sports aspect. He was talking about in everything that he did.
But this is
and that's what I'm saying.
Right, but this is a sports aspect.
No, yeah, for Jerry Rice. For Tua, it went it went past sports. Because at the end of the day, Jerry Rice, he didn't when he felt like he couldn't do it, he left. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking
I mean, shit, it only took him 20 years.
Right, and he was healthy this whole time. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you get the mindset to say everyone, listen, for the most part, you hear athletes say, like I was listening to who was Blake Griffin. I was listening to Blake Griffin. And when he made that switch, he said, when I got on the court and I felt like my body couldn't do it, my mind wanted me to do it, but my body couldn't, is when I said I got to take a step back. You get what I'm saying? And I got to leave because I understand that my mind was way ahead of my body. My body couldn't take it, so I knew it was time for me to go. In this situation, Tua is understanding. He might not understand his body can't do it, but he's not built in a way to where he would accept that. And his father understands that. His father knows that, and that's why it sounds like he's having some kind of resentment. And that's all I'm saying. You got to learn how to separate that. There is a fine line you got to walk. And I just don't. Just like the players said, let me go to this last part right here, Lewis. Players said there's a difference between being injured and hurt. Players play injured all the time. But when you're hurt, get off the field. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think Tua knows that fine line between being injured and hurt. And that's all I'm saying. Well, you need to know that.
Yeah, but again, when the concussions happen, he's hurt.
And he still wanted to play.
But again, he had a concussion week 2 this season. Right? Yeah. Friday, he was in Disney, walking around, looking at light shows and shit. That's not injured, Tone. He's not.
Yeah, that was more of an optics thing. That whole 4-game thing. Because in reality, when you say injured, like what I think about, the more I think about it as y'all talk, I'm like, well, bro. I mean, if that thing doesn't happen, nothing changes. His body's not giving up on him. I mean, shit. I could push you down the street, and you can hit your head, and you're gonna get a concussion. Like he could walk Dolphin Mall, you know what I'm saying, and trip and get a concussion. Now it's a different story when you're talking about, obviously football, because it can happen at any minute. But in reality, if you really just like for real, he can go to another team. They put, the Kansas City O-line in front of him, and he does the same thing he's doing, and he could probably play 20 years. It's not like his hand don't work. It's not like his knees don't work. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only, I guess it's different, but.
So let me I'm glad y'all said that, because now I'm going to address what I think y'all both are missing. First of all, just because that time it didn't happen, it don't mean that your family and doctors are looking into what could possibly happen in the future. If that light of a hit created that type of reaction, now is it worth running the risk of that big hit that happened to you where you can't come back from the now? It's too late. We always talk about coaches, GMs, everyone getting out ahead of things, being proactive and not reactive, right? That just so happened to be the softest hit in the world, and it made him react like that. Now, football, Lewis say this. Matter of fact, Lewis, you say this all the time. You're not gonna be able to escape the type of hits that it's football. They're going to happen. If your body can't hand up to, then you shouldn't be on the field. You say that all the time, and we know for a fact Tua is not going to be able to handle the football plays that is going to happen, because there's no way to avoid those. So that's when you have to step in and be like, you know what? You are right. Now, and then the last part, let's not forget, you can't reverse what happens. There have been people taking their own, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
There have been CTE. There have been that. Once you get to that point, it ain't no turning back.
Facts.
So it's sometimes it's not worth the risk of getting there because that one was there. What about the two before that? He got there.
But Tony, the thing about like I'm not a doctor, not pretending to be. Don't take my advice. All the legal shit I gotta say. No, 2 questions. Just yes or just pick a name. Who's more at risk, like for their life, playing right now? Tua or DeMar Hamlin?
Tua,
In the position in the position they play.
Tua.
Okay, fine,
It's
okay.
not even a question. Tua.
Okay, because in my opinion, if Derrick Henry trucks this dude the right way, he ain't getting back up, apparently.
That's
but
not,
now
no,
let me
no, that's not apparently. That's not even the doctor said that was 1 in a billion. It's almost impossible for that exact part. And he's got hit. He's made tackle before multiple times with that type of tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one of them really was on the verge of dying though.
Yeah, but and just like you said, who's in a risk based on what doctors told you, based on the experts. You know what I'm saying? Now your opinion is different. You know what I'm saying? But based on what the experts,
well, the brain is different, 100%.
You are right. What experts have told you, and you have that happen once in the history of football. So cool. And the doctor said it probably would never ever happen again. Concussions are bound to happen every single year, every single week. And now they're starting to happen more frequently. And the position that he's playing, unfortunately, he's way more vulnerable to taking those type of hits and getting concussions than almost every position outside of receiver and running back.
And with the concussions, right? You're talking about long-term health and stuff, how it could go further, right, Tone? Right?
Yeah. You don't want to. Is it worth it? Yeah.
Because he could possibly, you know,
right.
pass away, CTE, whatever it is, right? That's what you're talking about. But again, you signed up for this. And
yes. Right, but that don't mean you don't get out. Oh, go ahead.
But Tone, this is the problem. Because this conversation, right, it goes throughout life. So as a parent, right, let's say you have a child, and your child is born in this country, loves this country, wants to do everything and fight for this country, and wants to go to the Army, right? Guess what the risk is of your child going to the Army? Dying, losing limbs, coming back psychologically all messed up. But that's a choice.
Yeah, Lord, but the thing you keep missing in that choice is, hold on, no, because you just put your foot in your mouth. Once you get in the Army, hold on, I'm going to tell you why. Once you get in the Army, you know you signed up for that. But once you lose a limb, once you sustain a injury, that's a major injury, guess what they do? Deploy you. Sorry, you can't be here no more. And even if you can still potentially go back, they deploy you, bro. They don't let you back in there. They have levels to injury to where you can't even deploy no more. You can't go back in there. So that's what I'm saying.
But
now
they don't care about your psychological.
Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about psychological because you're not taking. But if you get a concussion and the doctor be like, he's not fit to go back on the battlefield, he's out. Whether he want to or not, he's out. And that's the difference. What I'm saying.
And again, when he has concussions, they hold him out.
I'm talking about ever. You can't come back to the Army ever. So just see, that's what I'm saying. He did sign up for them, but when things like that happen, sorry, you get deployed. They pay you. They do all that, but you get deployed, bro. That's it.
Again, Tua signed up for
Right. Never saying he didn't.
I just don't understand. Like, then what's the issue?
Because, like I just told you, you signed up for this. But once the danger happened to you, that's when it's time for you to get up out of here. It's not simple. The danger happened to him twice already. Now,
but again, but who makes that decision though?
That's what I'm saying. Tua needs to make that decision.
And
the unfortunate.
No. Hold on. Now I'm gonna stop you right there. See, Tua did make a decision. It's just not the decision that Tony wants.
No, I'm not saying my decision.
No.
I'm not saying see, when you made your decision, I said the difference is, and when you brought up that, I'm saying, and the difference is the Army don't let you. Once that doctor said that, because it was to the point where you said you signed up for this.
100%.
Right. But now after you sign up for this,
Right.
we know the risk that could happen. Once that happens,
So do
get
you
out.
think? So
Get
again,
out.
so
That's
you
all
think-
I'm telling Tua. Just get out.
So do you think the NFL should tell Tua to get out?
They should have been told him to get out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Again, so that's what I'm saying. So when you say Tua needs to get out, who is telling Tua in your scenario to get out?
I'm not. That's not my scenario. I'm telling you, if that was the Army, they would have told him. In the NFL, they don't.
Oh, okay, but there's so now we established that. Forget about the Army then.
Yeah, but
Who do you think in this situation on the NFL, should the NFL step in? Should the family step in? Like who? All I'm saying is Tua signed up for this. Obviously, Tua made a decision where he wants to play. At that point, what are we talking about?
I'm not talking. See, you talking about what's actually happened, and I'm telling you the reasons why he should get out, because you don't want to wait until it's too late, and now you can't make the decision anymore. It's too late now. You already mentally done, and adding on top of that, he's already set for life. He's already is. So now you're putting. You don't want to hear nobody say, "I'm ready to die. I'm gonna die on the field." After already sustaining an injury that could possibly happen, I'd be like, okay.
You see who's in the back?
Yeah, I seen two other people that was in the back. Unfortunately, y'all can come back up, but we're not gonna stop the show just to bring y'all up. I see they left, but y'all can come back up. We're gonna let y'all in. But you know, we're gonna give y'all some time. Whoever want to come up.
You might have to drop the link again.
No, I pinned it in the YouTube. We don't see it over here, but I pinned it. Yeah,
okay,
it's pinned on YouTube. What Vonjo said here, the Army will medically discharge you. They don't have that in the NFL. The Army make the choice for you. That's my point exactly, Vonjo. The difference between the Army, they make that for you. So, but I would just to the point where Lewis say you signed up for this, right? They signed up for you, and they were like, when you sign up, you know you could possibly die. But at least the Army be like, well, you got close to that.
Well,
get up out of here. We don't need you down out here.
But the NFL also is a business.
Right. I know that. But that don't make it right, though. Just because that don't make it right. It's okay to die.
We don't have to. You can't leave.
But But we're making it seem right like Von Joe is highlighting what the Army would do, and that is a fact. Let's not pretend
it's
like
only to the point where you say you signed up for this. Just because you signed up for this don't mean go all the way through until you die.
Tone, what I'm saying is, so Tua signed up to play in the NFL.
Yes.
Right. But if the NFL decided quietly, we're not going to let everybody know, but we're going to get Tua up out of here, they could do that.
I'm not leaning to that point. I'm saying is the way the NFL is set up.
We keep highlighting what the Army could do. The NFL could do that.
I'm not saying what the Army could do. We saying what the Army do. It actually do.
The NFL could do it.
But you see the difference? The Army does it. The NFL only could do it. See, like the Army takes it out of your hands. You have no choice in that matter. The NFL don't. You do have a choice in the matter. That's the difference. So what I'm saying is
the NFL don't have no. Again, wrong. Did Kaepernick want to play in the NFL? He did.
Yeah, but they didn't sign him though. I'm saying they can.
No. He signed up to play in the NFL. Hold on. Did he not sign up to play in the NFL, Alex? Yes or no?
100%.
Again, did he have multiple times where he tried to get into the NFL, Alex?
No, 100%. But
why is he not in the NFL, Alex?
He was blackballed. He was a distraction.
They got
he
him
was a
up
black
out of here.
guy.
I think you don't understand what that logic don't. That's not the same. You went to left field and we talking about center field. Think about this. You're talking about someone that was blackballed, right? That's not the same thing as did he sign up to get blackballed in the NFL?
What you mean?
I'm asking you a question. No. I asked you, did he sign up to get blackballed in the NFL? When he signed up, he was like, you know what? You're going to get blackballed.
Sign up to get blackballed, Tony.
Huh?
Who the hell is going to sign up to get blackballed?
My point. That's what I'm saying. That point does not work here. It's not for this argument. You said
the Army, they're not signing up to get discharged, Tony.
Yes, they are. They understand.
They're signing up to get discharged.
Yes, they know that when you get injured, they know that the Army will medically discharge you. This is known fast before you go there. What are we talking about? This is known up front. So that's
it's
what
a known fact, but they're not. I'm saying, are they signing up to the Army with the plan of getting medically discharged? Is that the plan?
They're signing up to the Army knowing that's part of the requirements. That's the difference between your argument
and every NFL player signs up to play in the NFL, and they know that at any moment those owners say, we don't want you in the league, they're going to get you up out of here.
But that's not a requirement. That's not a requirement. That's not documented. That's not something that has to happen. In the Army, it has to happen, so you sign up for that. In the NFL, it don't have to happen, so you don't sign up for that. That's the only reason when I'm saying your argument is not for what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I understand that it don't have to happen. This is why I'm saying I'm putting the ownership on Tua. Bro, just bow out because there's nothing to save you but yourself. Nothing to protect you but from yourself is what I'm saying. That's the only difference that I'm saying. Not that he didn't sign up for this. Yes, you do. You know the risk. You know what can happen. The only difference between the Army and that is it's up to you if you want to, if you understand when it's time to get out or not.
I know all three of us want to move off of Tua, right? That is a known fact. There's nothing to hide about that. Could there be what we're saying here? Maybe because we don't want Tua in the field no more for our own personal reason?
No. Come on.
I literally said, bro, he can play wherever he wants. It's just unfortunate with this organization. You are not the one that's going to move the needle. Y'all already know what I said about the top 5 and what you got to have to beat them. If you don't got that, and don't get me wrong, a lot of quarterbacks don't have that. That's my opinion, though. But I mean, he could be my backup.
What I'm saying is, let me throw another scenario. If this conversation was for, let's say, a guy that's won 3 Super Bowls in 6 years, Patty Mahomes, or you think people are calling for him to retire?
Oh yeah, even for me, I think even more because you already accomplished. It makes no sense to stay on the field. It literally makes no sense.
Maybe you, but do you think people? Do you think the voice is as loud?
I think majority of the people it would have been louder because they like, yo, you have nothing to play
because he's already conquered what he's.
Yeah, what are the risks? Why is it? It's not even worth it at that point. At least 2 will still be like, man, I ain't get my Super Bowl. You already accomplished your goals.
Okay, cool. What about a guy like Lamar Jackson that hasn't accomplished everything?
Lamar Jackson, he's accomplished 2, and I don't think unless you want to play for
what about a guy like Josh Allen hasn't accomplished anything?
Yes, if it's like this, it's like nah, bro. It's not worth it. You already established as one of the greatest. Your legacy is cemented.
Stop, Tone.
You can't ask me not like my answer. What do you mean?
Because again, it's just not. Listen to what you're saying. You're saying yes, like the voices will be as loud. Tone, we all watched the games this season. Josh Allen was concussed in 2 games back-to-back straight.
I saw one. What back-to-back games?
Is that what we're doing?
I saw the one when he fell flat.
Okay, you seen the one. Cool.
What was the other one?
Forget about the other one. One. You seen it. They didn't ask that man to get out the game. Hold on.
No, I'm not arguing with this nigga about this. No, bro. Come on, bro.
That's
not the same situation as Tua. He didn't have it over and over again.
Listen. Everybody knows that if he does not go down on Thursday night against the Bengals with his hands doing what they were doing, this wouldn't even be a topic. Josh Allen has got a concussion. Jalen Hurts has got multiple concussions. All these guys have gotten concussions. Right. All of them. Right. But there's never going to have the spotlight because of what happened on prime time with Tua. Now he's known as that. Everybody hears concussion about the NFL and they think about him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why it's too far gone already with him.
Yeah, and none of them are seasoned up, especially from the last one. They were like from that week hit. Let me get y'all want to bring up hey Vonjo, come on back. We finna start letting him up.
I take this comment right here personal though. I ain't gonna lie. You know I don't look like that, goddammit.
Easy.
Yeah,
they say you to somebody that died from HIV is kind of wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. I saw you back there, Vonjo. Let's see what we got. We got Grumpy backstage. I'm about to bring him up real quick. See what he got. Grumpy, my boy. What's up, man? What's up, my boy?
Hey, Luisito. Hey, what's up, Tony? Hey, Tony. What's up, my boy?
My boy. What's good?
Oh, it's good. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, Alex? Hey,
what's
shit.
Good, dog?
Ah, man, just chilling, bro. But hey, what you guys were talking about, bro? Look, man, they ain't no fucking, they ain't no Donovan Smith on this shit, bro. I don't know what G2 was talking about, whatever that shit was, bro. That ain't gonna happen, bro. That ain't gonna happen. Fourth round pick, man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Slow down with the cuts, right, Grumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Wait,
My,
okay.
my bad.
You talk about Donovan Smith. Oh, you were talking about what G said. I was kind of
Yeah.
lost for a second. I'm like, what G was talking about with Donovan Smith dropping? Yeah, nah, Grumpy,
Yeah.
we not bringing him in, my brother.
Nah, bro.
We not.
My
We not.
bad. Hey, Tony. My bad on the
No, you
cuss
good.
word.
You good. Did you have any comments about the video and Tua's father and how he was handling things?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, it's like Lewis said, man. Everybody says if you're gonna hold somebody's hand, bro. Man, I was holding I was still holding my hand to my son right now, Lewis. He's 22 years old, bro.
Mm.
22 years old, and he wants me to decide what the fuck I want to. Oh, I'm sorry, what I want to do. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
come on, bro.
I mean, but you
Come,
still have some say so, right?
yeah. I mean, Tony, man, it's hard, bro. It's hard for a dad, for to a son to let him go. You know what I mean? It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard. I get it, man. You know what I mean? It's just
Hey, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Let me see. We got Von Joe too.
Yeah. Nah, we gonna do one at a time. All right,
All right,
we
for
gonna put
sure.
you backstage. We're gonna bring Vonjo up.
but hey, let me before I leave, Alex,
What's going on?
you got one that on your shoulders, bro. You got one on your shoulders that's going up.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%, bro. 100%.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's gonna come up. That time is gonna come up, Alex. It's
Oh,
gonna
for
come
sure.
up. You know what I mean?
So
So,
I got 6 kids, Grumpy. I know how it goes. I'm telling you.
man, I got seven, my boy. I got seven. So,
Hey, we
hey,
appreciate you, man. We
Alex, I
appreciate you
fuck
coming up
with you,
here.
my boy.
Grumpy got dog it.
For
Grumpy
sure,
can't
man.
stop cussing. Hey, Grumpy, we gonna move you backstage for the brain Vonjo. That boy cursing
Oh
like
shit.
you heard Grumpy.
I got
Hey,
you.
hey, all
Hey,
love, Grumpy. You already know, my
much
brother.
love, much love. Thank you for
For sure,
having
man.
me.
Yo,
For sure, my man.
Vonjo. Look at Vonjo.
Um,
What's up, Vonjo?
what's good?
Which one you want
I'm
me to
just
address?
I'm gonna address the fact that Alex and Grumpy here just told us that their pullout game is extremely weak.
It
No.
was a joke.
Kind of,
Yo.
kind of like Tua's hips. But that's
Yo.
neither here nor there. Like,
Hip or
so
thigh?
here's the
Oh my
thing.
god, you stupid, bro.
I truly understand where Lewis is coming from. It's his choice. But here's the thing. Like, who's gonna tell him? His family should be telling him. The people that are close to him should be telling him, "Hey, you should hang it up." But at the end of the day, it is still his choice, right?
Yeah.
So the NFL is a business. They're about money. So, dude, I already gave you this contract, right? Even if I want to blackball you,
Yeah.
you want me to blackball myself out of how much million?
That's true too.
Because I see now. Here's the thing. I guarantee you, he would get blackballed if this was his 5th year, right? We release him, we walk away hands free, right?
We said we brought this up, Vonjo. That is true.
Exactly. So, what other team in the NFL you think is going to take that risk on?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's many teams that are gonna like. I don't know. I can't even name one that would be willing to take that risk.
Exactly. So at that point, Lewis, to answer your question, Tua would have been blackballed.
Hey, what risk? What are you talking about? What risk?
Bring Tua.
Him,
If Tua was on his 5th-year option, what team you think would have been willing to run that risk and bring Tua back in?
he would have got black.
Anybody with the O line?
But no,
He's
but here's the
talented,
thing.
bro. He can play.
No, bro, Alex, stop
Yeah,
saying that
stop
because
it, bro. Stop
both
it.
of his injuries this year wasn't behind the O line.
Yeah.
It's on him, exactly. Hey, a hard-nosed coach that's going to say, the minute you get out of that pocket, I'm sitting you.
Bro, Saban
Why
was
would
a
they run that
hard-nosed
risk when you
coach.
get some? You could literally get someone else that don't have those issues, those problems.
Exactly.
I can keep his dumb ass in the pocket. He's super accurate.
But Alex, to say what you're saying, but Saban was a hard-nosed coach,
True.
right? And
how much did he run at Alabama, though?
A lot.
I know, but the thing is, he complained about it. He complained about it like he just don't know how to get rid of the ball and protect himself.
That's true.
He complained about it. So, bro.
I just want to. So again, I just want to understand what everybody's saying, though. So everybody has their opinion. It should be on Tua. It's still Tua's decision, correct?
Yeah, of course, he's a grown man.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I thought, like, again, knowing what I know about Tone and Alex and obviously Von Joe, right? 3 guys, brothers of mine, friends of mine, getting to know over the years, right? The way I know y'all, if y'all had y'all's mind set to do something, ain't nobody gonna change y'all's mind to do it. Ain't nobody.
Yeah, but
That's
we
true.
not denying that. We
That's
just saying
true,
that's the wrong
but-
mentality. If I'm doing them right there, right, and I'm getting them concussions, and I'm looking at a possible, because see what I do is I be proactive, not reactive. So if I go out there and I look at the junior say I look at the people, I don't want to keep saying that because I don't really like doing that, but the people that had injuries that they couldn't reverse that cost them their life. And then I'm looking at my family and how much money I made, and you think I'm be like, no, the risk is not worth the reward. It's not. I would never go and tell my father or my mom I want to die on this field. You would never hear me say that because I know that sport don't love me like that. But that's just my mentality. Now, no one else. And my problem is, no one else will be able to convince me otherwise. You're right, because I'm already in my mindset. Now, if I was psycho and didn't understand that, then no, that would be what you're saying. But for my mentality, if I'm dealing with what Tua dealing with, concussions and all that, I'm like, nah, it's not worth it, bro.
But you know what's crazy? And Von Joe, I'm gonna send it right.
Hold on, and I was gonna say, you might wait just to let. I'm sorry, but. And I think that's probably what his father's remorseful of, because it's what he ingrained into him.
That's what I was trying to say.
So that's why
But that's what made, again, with our feelings aside, we're having a good conversation, serious conversation. Let's not troll about how Tua's trash but that what he instilled in Tua is what got Tua to play at one of the most prestigious colleges in college football. What he instilled in Tua is what made Tua a top 5 pick in an NFL draft. So, like, am I remorseful for making my son successful? Like, how can I be remorseful in that?
No, you're remorseful for making your son a robot and and that's all he knows.
Because here's the thing.
That's what you're remorseful for.
Exactly. You're like, yeah, I accomplished all that, but did I go
Barry
too far?
Sanders did. His father did him the same way, but he walked away.
And it's like, okay, but at that point, you're as a father, you're like, but did I go too far, right? And what might happen, is it worth what I'm going to be losing now? Is he worth all that? Yeah, he accomplished all that, but as a parent, is it worth me burying my son, right? Because no parent, I heard the worst pain is a parent has to bury a child, right? I have 3 kids, and they're still here. Thank God, right? But when I hear the pain that those parents that actually have gone through that, I can't imagine me going through that.
Hey, Von Joe, can you read this comment for us real quick?
Lewis, how many times? Tony, wait, what? Okay, hold on.
You want me to read it for you? Because I'm
about go ahead and read it, because
I'm about to bury him right now. I don't know why y'all let Lewis set y'all up. Lewis, how many times have you told Tony to stop making sliders at the tailgate, and he still does them? Tony is stubborn too. Sir, I have never, not one time, made sliders at a tailgate.
All right, so
my bad, Von Joe. Continue, bro. My bad.
No, I'm just saying.
I've never made a slider, sir. That was
just saying, bro.
We see you backstage, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, bro, you never want to go ahead. Yeah, you never want to go ahead and be that parent to bury a child, and at that point, you're wondering to yourself, yeah, I instilled that in him, and he accomplished all those wonderful things, but is it worth it? At what point did I go too far?
And
Right.
I get it. And
That's
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying.
But you know what's crazy for me? And I'm just gonna be honest, right? Because y'all are guys I mess with, and I'm just gonna tell you my mindset. I still want Tua off this team. I don't believe he can get us to where we ultimately want to be. But today I got a little bit more respect for Tua in that way. Cause knowing myself, again, knowing Tone, knowing Bonjo, I respect what Tua's doing. Cause for
I
me,
know.
you know who else got a contract, right? Of over $100+ million? Andrew Luck. And Andrew Luck
Mm.
wasn't battling concussions
He walked
or
away though,
life-threatening. Well, again, he was battling injuries,
and he walked
right?
away. What we trying to
But
tell you?
and Tone, what I'm saying is, right? To me, and I'm gonna be honest here, I think Andrew Luck is soft, bro.
Oh no.
Bitch move.
Oh no. Oh
Well,
Nah.
again,
Oh
he
no.
stole.
This man done lost his mind. He
Hold
done
on.
lost his
Nah.
mind.
Well, hold on. You see, this is what I just don't understand the people I be messing with sometimes.
Go ahead.
Because 5 minutes ago, y'all told me, well, what a team is going to cut or blackball or do this because they paid out all that money to Tua. Okay,
I didn't
cool.
say that. That was Alex said that.
Okay, whoever said it.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
I'm just telling you somebody said it. The fact of the matter is, Andrew Luck stole that money from Indianapolis, and they still had to pay it. What's the difference?
No.
You
Andy
think
Luck didn't steal nothing.
do you think the Colts is in the business of giving $100+ million away for a year later the guy to steal the money and go away?
Well, Lewis,
No.
you might not understand how the NFL works. He didn't get that $100 million. You remember when you retire, you don't get out. Your
You lost
NFL
your
contracts are
mind.
not guaranteed. He got what was due with him. There's
Yeah.
language is in contract. You don't get
So
all
wait,
that money, sir.
again, no,
What are you talking about?
the entire contract, no. But if you
So Lewis, let me tell
guaranteed
you.
money,
So hold
He
on,
got paid.
Lewis.
Okay, but you know what the guarantee was for? Signing. You
But hold on,
guaranteed this. If
hold
you
on,
don't
Tony.
play, hold on, Lewis. If
Go
you
ahead.
don't play this year, you don't get this. If you don't play this year, you don't get
Lost
this.
your
So
mind.
guess what? They paid him what he earned because that's what they paid him for.
Hold on,
But
but
after
Tony,
that,
watch
that's why
this
they take
though.
the rest of the money back.
But Tony, watch this, right? Same mentality, right? Let's say Andrew Luck kept playing, Lewis, and Andrew Luck died on that field. Is the Colts going to pay out the rest of his contract to his family, or
Died from what
they just
though?
get away with it?
Died from what? An ankle injury? An
No,
elbow
I'm just
injury?
No,
You
he
just
just
saying
said
that
use
he
your
stole that
logic.
money, but in your same logic, if he died on that field, right? Again, the rest of the money that's on his contract, what is what does the owner do with it?
Somebody brought up the Glizzy comment. I just want to return the favor.
God damn. I'm
Go
just
ahead,
saying,
Bonjo.
Lewis. So what's the owner gonna do with the rest of that contract money? Oh, he gets to pocket it. At that point, he stole it from Andrew Luck. That man died on the job.
Mhm.
So are you gonna do right and go give that money to his family? Nah, that owner gonna pocket it and keep it moving. Nah,
Players
so
get
nah,
mistreated all the
nope.
time, bro. Players get mistreated all the time, and everybody knows that. Like money ain't
I ain't trying
guaranteed.
to hear.
When they
I
get
ain't
done
trying
with
to
you,
hear
they
none of
get
that.
you up out of here. No, nothing is worth your life. You get what I'm saying? Now, it like being soft is different from being stupid.
Hey,
Like,
Tony, Lewis, hold on real quick. Sorry, Alex. Listen, salute. Thanks for having me up. I know you have somebody backstage, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and
wait,
jump
hold
off.
on, Lewis, dude.
Nah, we ain't got nobody backstage.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, so yeah, yeah. So that means that's a no go for the one
No.
backstage.
Oh, I didn't know there was someone backstage. Well, listen, I thought Bonjo was good. I don't think Bonjo was going to be cutting anybody off. We could probably bring
Vonjo,
whoever
good
up.
man. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Vonjo. No,
No,
I'm
I'm
saying.
good.
Remember, Lewis, we screening
Bonjo,
everybody
hey,
before they come up here. If it's a no, if it's a no go, it's a no go.
Well,
I don't really know nobody
no.
like that.
I don't have a problem with Anthony. I'm just saying, if I was Bonjo, I'd be running too. Bonjo knows every time he gets on a YouTube channel with me what happens. Bonjo knows what happens when
Vonjo.
Yeah, exactly. I catch a body, so I'm trying to save you from your show.
Hey, Tone, Bonjo remembers the good old days of Wild and Not Wednesday. He knows what happens.
Hey, that's true. I was catching bodies out there. Everybody
Getting
knows
body.
that
Oh,
too.
okay.
Nah. I used to
But
walk around with a duffel
listen,
bag.
if you want to stay up, if you want to stay up here with us, Bonjo, while we bring up Anthony, you're more than welcome, bro. It's up to you.
All right, no, but I'm gonna go ahead. No, I'm gonna go ahead and respect y'all and let y'all do one at a time and jump off. All right. But
Hey,
salute. Thanks for having
appreciate you,
me.
Bonjo.
Hey, always, man.
Saw
Love.
you couldn't talk no sense into
Yeah,
Lewis,
yeah,
man. My
yeah.
apologies, my boy.
We
we tried,
Hey,
We
Bonjo.
tried, man. We tried. We tried.
hey,
We tried.
again,
Shout out to the
everybody,
gated community, baby.
Hey, you
everybody
already
in the
know.
chat, everybody in the chat, just know VJ running.
Oh, here we
Just know
go.
that.
All right,
Hey, fellas.
Anthony, what's good, my brother?
Yeah, no,
And what's
for
good?
me, when I look at this situation with Tua and his dad showing remorse, for me, I look at it from the perspective maybe Tua's father. You know how some parents are just living vicariously through their kids because they couldn't play pro sports or play the sport that their kid was doing and
Right.
stuff like that. Maybe this is where this remorse is coming from, that he pushed his son so hard to the point where he's suffering from these constant injuries, and he's finally realizing that he can't be living vicariously through his son. That's where that remorse is coming from. Is that, I know I'm
That
not
could
a
be a
parent, but
possibility. Because it's already known, it's out there that Tua is left-handed because that's his father's favorite player was left-handed. So there could be something to that. As far as him living through his son, because you already have evidence of that. So that could be some truth to that.
wasn't Tua like he was forced to throw
Left hand.
left-handed? He was a
Yeah, yeah.
right-hander
He's a
coming
righty.
out
Yeah,
of
he does
high school.
everything right-handed except for throw the football.
Yeah, no, and for me, and I think the mother wanted him to retire. Remember those reports coming out that his mother, the father wanted him to stay in the continue playing, but his mother wanted him to retire for his own safety. The mother was the one that wanted.
Is that after the first concussion though, or the second one?
No, after the hip injury in college.
So the father wanted him to continue after the hit, but the mother wanted him to not play in the NFL.
Yes, she wanted to protect him from himself and stuff like that.
I kind of heard something like that. I'm not. It's not very, but I did hear something like that. But I'm not sure if that's 100%. So
Yeah, and I feel bad for some of these college kids that get some of these. I don't think these agents really care about them. They just see them as a paycheck, and I don't think these agents say they care about the player. But do you guys actually believe anything these agents say when they say they care about the player or the client?
I mean, it's a bit. At the end of the day, we understand it's a business. So I mean, sometimes now that's to Lewis' point when he said you signed up for this, so you understand what you're getting yourself in. Which is what my standpoint is. I'm putting the emphasis on Tua and putting all the responsibilities on Tua to make
The
to make
smart
the decision
decision for
them.
his life.
Yeah, but you have to do that because no one else, the way the NFL is set up, no one else is making that decision. You understand what you signed up for, so it's up to you. Point blank, period. And that's 100% what Lewis was saying. I agree with that. I'm just
And
saying
Lewis,
I
I want
think
to
Tua
push
should be
back on you
smarter.
when you said Andrew Luck was soft. You have to admit that franchise refused to build an offensive line until.
And again, that's fine. They can. They don't have to build nothing for Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck had no problem taking that $100+ million guarantee when he knew that offensive line wasn't there. He had no problem signing that contract. So I ain't trying to hear none of that. That man is soft. That man, he retired from the NFL, and 2 weeks later, he was sitting in a library with 4 other women in a book club. I ain't trying to hear none of that. That man's soft. The man took the money and ran. Point blank, period.
I
No,
mean, it's
and this is where we attack the player for retiring and protecting himself, but when an owner does this,
yeah, facts.
there's a double standard there, Lewis. You have to agree that we have hold a higher standard for these players and not the owners that are signing these contracts.
Yeah, that is facts. And when the owner deem that you're not good enough, they get rid of you, cut you, and say, "Hey, that's it."
You know what that's called, gentlemen?
Business.
Life.
Right. So it's life when it go the other way
It's called
around.
it's called, and again, that's fine. Okay, so when the owner does it, it's cutthroat. When the player retires, it's soft.
No, no, that's not. When a player does it, it's smart. It's not soft. Because you know these
No.
people don't care about you, right? You're gonna go out there and risk your life because when you leave that sport, you're the one that deal with the after effects of your injuries, your health, never being able to be the same ever in life, not being able to enjoy your life after football. You the only one
That
deal with that, not the
that
owners. So
that,
you
that
make a smart decision for yourself. The way they use you, you use them and get out. I'm sorry, that's you can't say that's the name of the game. That what you sign up, but have it only one way. Nah, bro, it go both ways. It do.
and again, I get it. Now this comment is crazy though.
Wow, CCRR is crazy for that. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah, no, and when I can't remember what Hall of Fame player said this, that he kind of wished he retired. If he knew he had concussions earlier, I think it was a running back or like a receiver or something like that, or a safety, that he just got recently in the Hall of Fame, and he said if he had known he had concussions sooner, he would have retired a lot sooner to protect his health, so he didn't have to deal with all the stuff after his
and
retirement, because the
and
NFL's pension plan is not really that good.
and 1,000%. And there's a lot of athletes, Anthony, and we're gonna have to let you go because we got
Yep.
some other people in the
Got
back,
somebody
right?
back. Yeah.
But and the one thing I will say, that is a fact, right? I'm not debating anything you said. What I will say though is it goes both ways, right? To what Tony is saying. Like at the end of the day, listen to what Tony said was the players are using the owners or the organizations for like getting money, right? Their objective is to get the most amount of money and get out of this game. Cool. When the
But these
same
kids have
token,
been exploited their whole lives.
and,
Can you?
and again, the owners that have the ways of getting the owning the team, they've worked to get to that point. Like just how the players are using the organization to get what they want. Guess what the organization, their objective is to get a player and use them for the benefits of what they want. Right?
No, but
So
what I'm
if a
saying, they've
player
been
if a
exploited
player
through college football, because college football barely played these until recently. These
again,
kids were playing
so
for free.
Well, let's
whose
focus on
fault
the NFL though.
whose fault is that though? You
I'm
can't blame the owners because college didn't play their player. Listen,
no,
at the
but
That's
end
what
of
I'm
the
they've
saying.
been.
day,
Let's focus on the NFL.
Can you understand why these players want to exploit the owners, because they've been exploited their whole lives
and
to
again,
get
that's fine.
whatever money
So,
they have.
Yeah, I
well,
don't think that
no,
had nothing
I
to do
don't
with the
agree.
owners.
Yeah, I don't agree.
That goes to the point where Lewis, like he said, you understand what you're signing up for. You get there, you go through the gauntlet. That's your choice. Don't try now. I'm like that. Don't try to railroad me because you made the choice to go through high school and football. I mean, in college football to get to the NFL, and now you think I'm supposed to pay for that? No, it don't work like that either. No, I don't agree with that either. You know what I'm saying? You chose to be exploited by the
Am
the
I
NCAA.
giving too much credit to the players, Tony? You think, is that what
No,
it
I'm
is?
just what I'm saying is you understand. I'm not gonna cater to the players now. That's not what I'm doing because of you chose that road. You know what I'm saying? My only thing, what I was trying to say, and I'm sorry, Anthony. After this, we got to get one up because I already 145. Once you go through that road, you made that choice. This is what come along with it. But don't think you're going to get up to the NFL and now make me pay for what you had to go through high school and college because I got nothing to do with that. I didn't tell you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if I see that your value when you get up here, I'm gonna pay you for that value, and then I'm
Put me
gonna get
backstage,
all that I can
Tony.
out of you.
Yeah, we gonna put you back, Anthony. But
Okay,
appreciate you coming up.
okay, bye.
All right, man. This man here, I don't even know. Hey, Lou, he on a short leash. I got that boy. That boy got 45 seconds. You hear me?
Hey man, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm like Donald Trump, ready to hit that red button at any time.
Fred, what's good, Fred?
That was all cool, man. But first of all, I'd like to say good evening to you gentlemen up here, man.
Good
You guys,
evening, good evening, my boy.
you guys got a good thing going here, man. I like it. I like some of it, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone since I'm only got 45 seconds. But I think, like I think, uh, I got a question, man. Like, um, is a guy, is a guy considering just having common sense, man, just having common sense, or is he just trying to get as much money from the Dolphins as he possibly can? Like, and then again, I question how hard does his father push for his son to it's like, look, man, you need to sit it down for the sake of your family and your health. I think too is just being stubborn. His ego is in the way, and bottom line, he's just not using common sense. Now I get it that you love the game. You said you'll die for the game, but come on, man. I mean, like, bro, do you really feel like you'll get into Canton, Ohio? I mean, with your limits. What I mean by limits is your health wise, playing football. How far do you think you can go, or are you just here to eat the Dolphins for as much money as you can, then call it quits? No, I think you need to step aside, let the next man come up, and have a chance. And I'm not going to feel any. I'm not going to feel that you're less of a man if you leave the NFL and retire. Matter of fact, I'd rather see you retire than hold back from picking up that fourth and inches and going down sliding and where we know we need that first down. You know, that's just where I am with it, man. I think you should call it quits. You're not going far in the NFL. I mean, what I mean by far is, like I said, getting into Canton, Ohio. So I think he's just trying to milk the Dolphins for as much money as he can, and just not showing common sense. And that's all I have, man. Hope my 45 seconds was worth it, though.
Hey Fred, let me ask you a question. Do you think getting to Ohio is either hurts his health though? Like, I don't think that should be the focal point of what he's thinking about when he's making that decision of whether he should play or not play. Do you
Well,
think?
mhm.
Go ahead. Do you think it's worth it?
uh, um, I don't know, Tone, but I don't think the man. I think the man knows he's not making it to Canton, bro. And it's just get as much money from the Dolphins as you possibly can. That's what I think, man. That's what I think.
All right. Whew, we at 148. Appreciate you, Fred. Now you can't be saying that we don't let you on the platform. We gave you an opportunity to speak, my brother. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
surprised
yeah.
Lewis ain't hit that button, man.
Appreciate you guys having me, man. Thanks a lot.
Hey, appreciate you, Fred, man.
Hey, I would just say, um, man, listening to Fred, I don't think Tua's thinking about Canton, and I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
why I asked him.
Tua,
I asked him.
yeah, and I don't think Tua's just stealing the money neither. Like as a competitor, bro, whether whether Fred thinks there's limitations or whether I, Tony, Alex, or anybody else, at the end of the day, I think Tua and not only Tua, just a player in general, when you kind of go through Pop Warner football, high school football, college football. Now you find yourself in the NFL. It's for one thing to be the best that you can be,
Yeah,
right?
I
And
believe
try to
that too.
win at the and to win at the highest level, Tone, right? Like I think that's what Tua wants to do. Now, can he do it? A lot of us probably think that he cannot, right? But no, I don't think Tua's playing just to get in the can, and I don't think Tua's just playing to get as much money as he can from the Dolphins. I do think he feels he can be one of the best players in the game, help this team win a Super Bowl for himself. That's why I think he's playing. right?
I
So
do too. I will echo those same sentiments. Bro, it's 150. We are not going to get to the playoff divisional round, so I guess we'll recap them things on Monday. But what I do want to say, what I do want to say, right, to before we close it out and end it out here, is that at the end of the day, I'm wait, dang, I brought it down. I thought I do think I don't think it's his dad, Miss Relentless. I do think Tua loves the game. He wants to play the game because that's what's instilled in him. And I just think that he doesn't know how to not, be a football player. He doesn't. I don't think he's built that way. That's why when it's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's his decision. I'm just hoping health wise because I look at it from this standpoint. This game do not love you. All players say that. Majority. You have more players regretting how long they played and how much sacrifice they did to give up everything to the sport, and a lot of them say they wish they got out sooner than they did. Now, what I would also like to point out is almost none of them regret ever playing the game. They would never go back and turn that because you have to be a certain type of individual and have a certain type of pedigree to even make it to that level. So you're like in the 1% when it comes to that aspect. I'm just hoping that you will have the mentality to say this sport and understand what you're getting yourself into. It's a battle. This sport do not love you. It's there to get everything out of you, and then once you're gone, it don't care about you anymore. So I just want them to keep the same mindset and to say that, yo, I'm gonna get everything out of this sport, and once I feel like I'm not there anymore, or I can't give it my all to where I can be the best with no limitations, then yeah, I think it's about that time I get up out of there. You get what I'm saying? So I would never want to uh tell a player to not play the game of football or that you shouldn't be playing the game of football. The only thing that I would my advice to Tua would be like, bro, if you don't feel like it's worth it, forget about that tough man mentality. Forget about wanting to prove your critics wrong. Think about your life going in the future and your family. And do you want to be able to enjoy your family after the sport of football to where you're not limited or you're um you stuck to the bed and you can't get out? You know what I'm saying? You bedridden or you got the pains. Now you stuck on pain medicine, all this stuff that they go through. Look at it from the whole the big picture, not just short the short what do you call that thing, your short goals, your short term. Not Don't look at it short term, look at it long term. I don't think the type of injuries and I don't think the reward is worth the risk. That's what I was trying to look for. And I just I won't say, because it's hard for me to say, man, stop, just quit right now. From my standpoint, I don't think the reward is worth the risk. But if he does, man, more power to you, bro. I just hope I'll take away the football aspect of it, that it don't severely injure you or hinder you going forward in your personal life to where you have any regrets afterwards. Because time do not stop for no one, and you can never no one can reverse time. Can't rewind time. So when you're still in a position to make a decision, just make the right one. And I'll just end it right there. What's up, Lou?
Oh, yeah, I just came back on the camera real quick because if you think Tony tripping, if Tony thinks we getting up out of here without me getting my shit off about this divisional round, I know I'm talking.
Oh, wait, yeah,
one.
you get that part off. Go ahead.
I'm talking about one motherfucking game.
I know you talk about Washington. Here we go.
It's the upset of the weekend. Jaden Aloysius Daniels walks in to Detroit and does something. He's already done something that CJ Stroud hasn't done. But he goes for his second road playoff win. Give me Washington in the upset of the year, Tone.
You know what, Lou? I'm glad you said that because I'm going to take my upset and I'm taking the Rams over the Philadelphia Eagles, homeboy. You know my dude, Matt Stafford, is there. He one of the one. So, yeah, look here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, since you want to give a crazy take like that, you know what I'm saying? What did she say? It's just like our jobs. We are just a number. That is a Fact, Mr. Relentless. That
That's a
you
fact.
can't argue with that. But you know, it's the
Fact.
sport of football. One thing I would never, Lewis, he gonna stick by that side, and you can't. I mean, you can't argue with facts. You know what you signed up for, bro.
No, that's a
So
fact.
everyone, one thing about it, I might be tough, but everyone is not like me. It's not going to think about your family, because I've been in situations in my personal life when I had to look at my daughter and say, nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Now at that point, I don't care what none of y'all think about this. I'm out. It's not worth losing. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but we already know, bro. You know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Hope you listen to this and you pick your winner. Hopefully I win and Lewis don't, because I'm. Matter of fact, choose Lewis for one. For once, choose Lewis. Alex, you still there? Or you out of there, man? Alex is like, yeah. Any final word, Alex, before we get up out here?
Alex heard Fred and got up out of there. That's why I don't blame Alex not one bit.
Well, anyway, listen, man. Listen, you know what I'm saying, Lou, Alex, you know, even the ones in the chat, they actually let people on the panel. I didn't want to be stubborn like everybody said I was, and not at least give it a try. Give people an opportunity to get their stuff off, and give their standpoint, their views. At least listen, y'all saw Fred be humble up here. You know what I'm saying? He won't acting a fool like he be on that. So at least they understand that. Hey, look, Game Boy. Alex is knowing the chat as usual. But Game Boy ain't doing nothing. Hey, appreciate y'all. Listen, like, subscribe. Please get the boy. Listen, we on the way. Hey, try to get us to 30 for 430. We have 422. We appreciate y'all. Our road to 500 is still on the way. Please tell a friend and tell a friend. Come over here and get that good content. We do read and make. Oh, look, see, there she go. I really enjoyed this segment. Good night. Appreciate you, Miss Relentless. You know what I'm saying? So we do pay attention to our chat and try to bring y'all the content that y'all ask for. We're not like anyone else. We do understand we are for the people. As long as you ask for it, be willing to tell the truth. And as you can see, we don't only tell each other the truth, everyone come up here. So man, appreciate y'all, man. Get them likes, make sure y'all share our content and hit that notification bell. We will see y'all back again on Monday. We'll see whose quarterback pulled through. Was it that rookie, Jaden Daniel, or my boy? You know what I'm saying? The man that seems to never go away, my dude Matt Stafford. He shows up when you really need it. Look,
it's time for Matthew Stafford to do like what everybody wants Tua to do and retire. Get him up out of here.
And if he gets him another one, right off in the sunset, baby. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Let my dog Joe Bro take over. But listen, man, we'll see y'all next time. Monday, 7:30 is. Peace, man. We out of here.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Cap.